Could Babu Owino be hinting on creating his own political party? Or could he be hinting on a possible exit from O.D.M? Because we know in O.D.M, Babu Owino has been facing a very huge challenge. If you check the homecoming ceremony of Gladys Wanga in Homa Bay, Babu Owino has been using this phrase, Baba akienda kuna babu, meaning that Babu Owino has a plan of wearing Raila's shoes in Nyanza. And if you could also check during that ceremony, the people really claimed that Babu Owino should be given a chance to speak, signifying that Babu Owino is really being, or he has created an impact and a huge following in Nyanza region. I have checked Babu Owino's post, and this is what Babu Owino posted early today, or he posted this, that it is the meaning of the word TIBIM, and this is what Babu Owino posted. He said TIBIM means together in building inclusive movement. And then number 2, TIBIM means transforming ideas beyond imagination and measure. Later, a few hours later, after posting the meaning of TIBIM, Babu Owino posted a poster of him written Vote 2027. And then he has the logo of TIBIM beside his picture. Then he captioned this post as Mambo itachemka hapa mbele. Could Babu Owino be forming his own political party to change the waves come 2027? And could he be going for the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi, or could he be going for the presidential seat? We know right now Johnson Sakaja is really close to Raila Odinga, and there are rumors that O.D.M has a plan to take over the Ministry of Interior and later offer to support Sakaja for his second term campaign as the Nairobi governor. So could Babu Owino be going for one of the greatest seats in this nation, which is the presidential seat? Remember, Babu Owino once posted asking if he should vie for the presidential seat or he should vie for the governor seat of Nairobi. And he also posted saying that 2027 is the most important election in history. And then we all know Babu Owino, he has been in the forefront to battle for the welfare of the citizens of Nairobi. And he has also been a person who has, remember when he was being sworn in, he saw his allegiance to Raila Odinga, who is currently fighting him and even did not give him a position during the O.D.M election. And Babu Owino has been silent about that. But remember, power is never given, power is taken. And after Babu Owino has been, when Babu Owino has been facing backlash on O.D.M, there is this time Babu Owino posted his picture and Ndilinyoro, and this is what Babu Owino captioned that picture. He said, Ephesians chapter 4, put off the old man and put on the new man. Put off the bitterness, put off the pride, put off the jealousy, put off the envy, put off the addiction, put off the temper. The reason they are controlling you is because you keep feeding them. Whatever you feed will grow. Every time you give in to a temptation, it's going to grow. Quit feeding the old man. Start starving the jealousy, envy, impatience, anger, grief, compromise, bad attitude. Then they'll get weaker and weaker. This picture caused speculation amongst so many people in Kenya. And after posting this, a few weeks later, he has posted that post of himself with the TIBIM logo there, a hand that has been clenched and is surrounded by a circle. Could he be planning to forge his own political path away from Baba Raila Odinga? He later captioned another photo of him saying Psalms 146 verse 3, put not your trust in princes, nor in the son of man, in whom there is no help. Babu Owino already knows that Raila may not endorse him for the governor seat of Nairobi. Babu Owino knows that Raila Odinga may not endorse him as the kingpin for Nyanza. And Babu Owino knows that power is never given, power is taken. Could he be hinting to quit O.D.M and start his journey away? Just on his post, let's analyze what Babu Owino has been posting and why Babu Owino may be hinting on a quit on O.D.M. His growing influence in Nyanza is something that O.D.M cannot just swipe it under the table. Even if Junet Mohammed attacked Babu Owino in Homa Bay indirectly by saying that anyone who is trying to replace Baba, that is treason. And I think this is something that has triggered Babu Owino into captioning this thing up with the TIBIM and giving it a meaning and forming a poster with that logo. His influence in Nyanza and not only Nyanza but also among the young people in Kenya is something that should worry these O.D.M. And also another thing is that his closeness with the Ndindi Nyoro. We know Ndindi Nyoro has been facing backlash from the president. There is a proposal that Ndindi Nyoro should be removed as the chair of finance committee in the parliament. And this has created a backlash between Nyoro and the president. Remember, Ndindi Nyoro and Babu Owino, both of them didn't vote again during the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. They didn't show up in parliament. And these places Ndindi Nyoro and Babu Owino in a position whereby they are seeking either to work together to either take over Nairobi or create a wave come 2027. And even if you check the comments on Babu Owino's pictures, is that most people are saying, if you and Nyoro are going to vie, we will vote for you. Something that we cannot shun away from. And remember, Ndindi Nyoro said this one time that he's not the one to come and tell Kenyans that the economy is working. It is the Kenyans to tell him that the economy is working. And Omtata said that he has never seen another wise person speak like Ndindi Nyoro has spoken. And these are things that should be worrying Kenyans. Babu Owino posted this when there was a proposed term limit to increase 7 years. We must reject any attempt. This is on October 26th. They said we must reject any attempt to increase term limit of political leaders to 7 years. What a leader cannot do in 5 years will for sure not do in 7 years. Not to greedy leaders who are after their selfish interest, yet Kenyans are overtaxed, have no jobs, are experiencing high cost of living, can't afford education, can't afford medication, and are suffering. What Babu Owino has been doing all this time is appealing to the emotions of Kenyans. And he has won the hearts of so many people in this nation that if he decides to even quit O.D.M and work on his own, though many people are saying that Babu Owino should still walk in the shadow of Raila if he wants to be endorsed or if he wants to win certain seat. But Babu Owino posted, or there is something that Babu Owino said, that he is a human and he requires a following. He already has that following. He already has the influence. What makes you think that Babu Owino will not be able to win an election even if he's outside the Kenya Kwanza or is outside O.D.M? And one of the things that has really captured my attention in one of Babu Owino's posts or one of Babu Owino's engagements is he has been so close with university students. He has been so close with university leaders during the proposal of the new funding model. He was the #1 campaigner against the raising of university fees. He has been the one against the impeachment motion of Rigathi Gachagua. He said he cannot. And that day he posted that I cannot go to parliament to discuss something that is not affecting Kenyans. Rather than I'll be in the field working for the people who elected me. It's a small act, yes, but it's something that creates a huge picture in the minds of people. Now, you as a person, there is this time Babu Owino, his photo again with Ndindi Nyoro appeared. They were in an office discussing. What could these two young people be planning? Ndindi Nyoro will obviously quit Kenya Kwanza because he's going to be removed as the chair of the finance committee. Babu Owino could be forming his own political party. The big question I have today is Babu Owino coming for the position of the Nairobi governor, or is Babu Owino together with Ndindi Nyoro preparing themselves to take over President William Samoei Ruto come 2027, because we know they have influence across the young people. And remember, Babu Owino has also been teaching youth during COVID. Kitu yenye watu wazisahau ni aliwafunza. He has been there to support people. His engagement in Embakasi, his engagement with youth across the nation. Ukiangalia page yake Facebook, he says this is the right man to salvage Kenyans from the pit they are in. So I don't know what is your thought, but the big question I have today is Babu Owino forming his own political party to take over presidency or gubernatorial seat in Nairobi? Leave your views in the comment section. My name is Movali Derek. This is The Political Spot.